Hey, what you guys are about to see is taken from a 80+ minute video of training with Bangsaen Tor Kotan. He was an amazing Muay Thai fighter who, after a string of knockouts, was recruited into the Thai national boxing team and then had a very successful Western boxing career. So he is incredible at joining the beauty of those two together very, very well. So I hope you guys enjoy this clip. See how he just stays completely centered? I have no idea what's coming. So because it hurts, I'm gonna kill my own posture myself. He doesn't really have to do it. I'm gonna start kind of like fading and having agan, which is symptoms. It's like showing the effects of what's happening. Here he's showing where you can kick. So it's the inside and outside of the knee joint and the IT band.
The points that he kicks actually on the joint. On the knee, and then there's the line on the outside.
Sen in Thai is a line, so it has nerves. He's basically, you kick where there are nerves, and it'll cause problems in the leg. See how he just barely pivots off? Even when I pivot like really deep, which is unnecessary. It's like way too big of a motion. So he's saying Karahat's good at this. Karahat basically intercepts the guard and very softly just bypasses it. See how he switches his feet first, like he walks into that elbow. So he steps forward with his back leg and then throws the elbow that's now his back leg.
Yeah, but his style.
Because even though it's farther away, it has more power. So he's saying if he doesn't have time to block, he's actually just going to kind of block with his elbow and take it, and then he's going to counter. In Thai, they call this rap. Rap literally means to accept or to take. And so when you take a strike, you're basically eating that strike in order to serve the next one. So you're not like, I'm not going to block, but you didn't block in time, and so you just kind of use this instead, and you counter. Just pivoting over the side a little bit and landing a hook on me. So Bangsaen is Southpaw. So we're doing a lot of mixed stance, and we'll talk about this in a little bit. So I'm saying if you like to take the kick and then answer it, you have to be jangwa song. This means like you're the second rhythm. That's being a counter fighter. And he is absolutely like, he does not go first. He loves making them go first and then countering and punishing. It's a big thing in very, very high level Muay Thai fighters that I've worked with. A lot of them don't like to go first. It's very different from the West. We're always like, be first, be busy, go first. So I'm kicking his leg, and he's like, what do you do to solve someone kicking your leg? I just like low kick destroyered it.
Boy.
So he just gets his leg out of the way and then head kicks me. Head kicks me when I think that I'm going to kick him in the leg. My consciousness is in no way ready for a head kick. And he just barely moves it out of the way. And by bringing it behind him, he now has power on it when he brings it up. So when Karahat throws his head kick, his head goes down to the side. I'm trying to figure out how Bangsaen is getting it so high without moving his head at all. It's a little bit like how John Patong does it. John Patong was like the ultimate head kicker. Need noi is what he's saying. This means like a little bit. So he's like, just move a little bit. It's not a big movement. Actually, he just couldn't get up. So see how I'm doing this chop kick, but my rotation is ridiculous. Like I can only do one, and then I'm kind of in a position I can't deal with. He does this chop kick, and he's ready to do something after it because he's not rotating his shoulders as much as I am. See?
It's because he.
If you can't burn something, if you can't do 10 of something, that's not the right calibration. Like you should be able to repeat things. You're rotating too much if you can only do one of something. See how
Look at his chest.
centered
His chest
everything
doesn't
is that he
turn.
does?
Everything's square. No, he doesn't turn his chest.
แล้วบิดได้ขานิดเดียวขานิดเดียว
Your chest goes like this.
So he's saying turn the leg, but don't
No, you
turn
go
your
like
body.
You fly over here.
แล้วติดขึ้นแค่
Kevin's making fun of what I'm doing. It was funny, but I can't remember what it is. It's probably exactly what I'm doing.
I have to.
มันจะเก็บมันจะสะดุ้งปึ๊บนะสะดุ้งไหม
So when I was learning the knee from Chumok Pet, which rises up like this, it was very pendulum-like. So it's the standing leg, the standing foot rises up. I shouldn't be pivoting so hard on the standing leg, but it does need to rise up.
พุกก่อนพุกหลอกก่อน
ใช่ทำไฮคุ
So he's saying punch first, and then you can do that little like. See how his standing leg does not, he doesn't pivot on it?
นั่นแหละปึ๊บปึ๊บปึ๊บนั่นแหละ
It's just a
ซ้าย
chop.
เตะซ้ายเตะขวาแล้วถีบขวาเลยพุกพุกก่อนพุกก่อน
So because he's Southpaw, he's saying now I need to
ปึ๊บ
kick right, teep right, like everything right.
ซึ่งไม่ต้องถอยใช่ไหม
ไม่ถอยก็ได้
I'm asking, do I need to go backwards? And he started laughing at me.
ถ้าอาจารย์เตะ
He's like, it depends on your timing and rhythm.
He does everything in a phone.
He didn't have to go backwards. He has like
Everything is his
the
chest forward.
shortest
ถ้าเราไม่
teep.
ถอยเราก็งอขา
He just bent his leg out.
เตะมาเตะปั๊บถีบปั๊บงอขาพุช
See how tight? Like he could do that in a phone booth.
ปั๊บ
แคบได้
แคบหมุนออกไป
เฮ้ย
หมุนออกไป
So moon is very important in Thai. This is to like pivot out to the side. So in order to stay really close to somebody, when you're right in front of them, you can do these chop kicks and stuff, but you also need to be able to just step out to the side.
Close every opening
บางทีเราก็ต้องหลอกให้เขาเตะ
So here we go, working on footwork. Look at how
ที่เรา
light he is.
ขยับแล้วเตะ
So it looks a little bit like when you're bouncing on a tire, but just like way lighter.
ขยับ
And then he's making this point about how strikes come out of movements. So you move, and the strikes come out. He's like, when you stop moving, the strikes don't come.
อ้าวตีไปขยับไป
I'm the opposite. I stop moving so that I can throw a strike, which is not how that's supposed to go. So you just have to shadow a lot. You have to do a lot of like move, and have the strikes come out of your Gao is what you'd call them, old fighters. So Bangsaen is going to show us Muay Thai and boxing. But just watching the weight transfer and the efficiency of movement in slow motion is like dance. I love watching where they look and how they correct themselves in movements. Look at how loose his hands are. He does not make a fist even when he's punching, but you can see the accuracy of the power coming from his shoulders and his torso. Oh, in slow motion, you can really see how the whole body works together to create any of these movements, how the punches come from the feet. See how even when he goes back, he immediately springs into a counter. This is what he was teaching me, is that defense and offense are often one movement, or maybe like a momentary delay. leg kick there. Hey, so that is taken from a 80+ minute video training long form session with Bangsaen Tor Kotan. If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full session as a patron in the Muay Thai Library. If you're not yet a patron, it's very easy to become one. Click on the link in the description below. And while you're there, we have more than 160 hours of long form training with all different kinds of legends and crew showing the different Muay of Thailand and preserving the legacy. Thank you to all my patrons who helped create these documentary projects, and enjoy the rabbit hole. I enjoy getting lost down there.